Hi guys, thanks for being here. We're back for another video, guys. This is going to be a good video. OMG. Let's get in here. Let's get in here, honey. Let's get in here. Thank you all for joining the video. Let me get my banner up, honey. Let's get my banner up. Happy Monday to you all. I hope your day is going well. Let's get into the video, okay? Let's get into the video. Everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. Okay. All right, let's get started. All right, so let's go ahead and share my screen for this first topic of the day. Hey guys, I see y'all coming in. What's up? What's up? Hey, let's get into the video. All right, so as you guys can see on my screen, let me get my glasses on. I don't know why I thought I could do this video with no glasses, child. Oof. So we can read good in here. All right, so Diddy's lawyer, you guys, calls out the feds for raiding his cell and giving his personal notes to the prosecution, okay, and claims that they violated his attorney-client privilege. Okay, does he not realize when you're in jail and they do a raid, they don't have to ask you shit, and whatever they find in the process, they can confiscate it and or turn it over to whomever they choose to turn it over to? All right, let's get into it, honey, because he is feeling no way. All right, so it says that yesterday it was reported that the feds were able to gain possession of Diddy's notes in prison, where he wrote down the alleged that he allegedly paid a woman to issue a public statement on his behalf. Now, it says that a lot of y'all were in the comments saying that y'all didn't believe that Diddy would write something down like that. But today, his own lawyer is calling the feds for raiding his cell and giving his personal notes to the prosecution. Now, it says that according to TMZ, shout out to them and shout out to Neighborhood Talk. There says that Mark Agnifo is calling out the feds for violating Diddy's attorney-client privilege. It says that his cell at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn was raided by the feds, and they were able to seize his personal belongings, including details about his defense and their strategies. It says that he claims that the search and seizure violates Diddy's 4th, 5th, and 6th Amendment rights. It goes on to say that Agnifo wants the courts to hold a hearing immediately so he can figure out how and why this happened. They also go on to say that he also calls out the feds for illegally searching and claiming that the search and seizure is outrageous government conduct amounting to substantive due to process violation. Now, do they think that Diddy is the only inmate that gets raided? Other inmates get raided all the time. So why is it that now that he's in jail that nobody can raid him, nobody can go in his cell, nobody can check up on him, nobody can hold him accountable? Like, no, you are a prisoner, sir. You are the property of Metropolitan Detention Center in New York. So if they decide to do a raid for whatever reason and you're caught up in some bullshit on that, you don't get to be talking about some, oh, that's my right. That's my, no. If you have some shit in there you should not have, they're going to confiscate it. Okay, Diddy, you are violating and breaking rules in prison, and you have to be held accountable for that. So we don't want to hear that bullshit. And what sense does it make for you to be writing down crimes that you're committing in jail, knowing that it's a possibility that your ass gonna get caught? You're already facing serious charges already. So now you're paying people to do illegal activities outside and writing the shit down, and then you get mad because the feds find out. What kind of shit is that, y'all? What kind of shit is that? This is bananas, okay? This is crazy. Diddy, I'm gonna need you to get your shit together, sir. That's what I'm gonna need from you. All right. Yeah. Let's move on. Yeah. All right, so let's get off Diddy, honey. Let's get off Diddy. So that's what's going on with Diddy. That's what's going on with Diddy. All right, so let's get into some more news that I know you guys can use. All right, so Melody confirms that let's pull this up. The situation with Betty, okay? The situation with Betty and with Stormy. And since Carlos likes to say that the millimeters are always trolling and are harassing people, let's go ahead and read this out loud, okay? Let's go ahead and read this out loud because this is a post that I found, and I want to go ahead and debunk Carlos's claims that the millimeters and everybody are bothering other people and doing things to other people, when really people who support him and people who he's had on his platform and that he praises and saying that they're one of his favorite people on the show, and that he's a fan of them. So you're a fan of bullies as well, Carlos. Okay, now let's get into this post here where Melody Cherie says, child, the only thing that has been spiraling out of control is your mouth. She's referring to Betty, because Betty's been on social media talking junk about Mel. She goes on to say that Ann has been for a while now. Says that what's spiraling is a mama who is jealous of her own child and intentionally tries to sabotage her. Now that's spiraling. Okay, that's what Mel had to say about Betty. Now let's go back to a post that Betty wrote a little bit back. Okay, all right, you see at the top, Betty Steele. So Betty says, let me pull it down some more. Betty says, now that's, hold on, let's move that off. Give it a second. I don't know why that's doing that. Okay, hold on. Why is it doing that? Okay, so she said, Betty says, now that she has been exposed, it is safe to say that she knew exactly how I felt in regards to her and her behavior. It's been proven that by that YouTube video by Nay. She goes and talking about original Straight No Chaser. She goes on to say that she is directly involved with that group. She's trying to say that Mel is directly involved with a hate group on Facebook, which we know is a lie. And says that keep on gaslighting your fans. Now let me enjoy my Mother's Day. All right. So Mel responds by saying that I've only been around this mother a few times, and I've never had an issue, nor has she treated me like she had one. It says that too bad I wasn't aware of her feelings towards me before I actually met her. # Love and Marriage Huntsville, because I would have definitely stayed far away. Okay, so then down here is Peggy Haggard, honey, the one with the big teeth, the one that's Destiny's fan club president. She goes on to say, happy Mother's Day, Betty, you're the real MVP. So anytime Betty gets to acting out, she have a little cheerleading squad where Peggy always inserts herself in, and she does it with Destiny when Destiny makes subliminal smart comments towards Melody or Melody's fans on her page. Peggy always comes in and is like a cheerleader for the bullshit. She's always sitting and lurking because she too is always in these Facebook chats where they're harassing other people and saying egregious things about Mel. Okay, so yes, Peggy, you are a bully, and so is Betty, and you guys sit in Facebook chat rooms as old as you guys are, you grandparents, sitting in Facebook chat rooms, trolling and going after somebody that's the same age as your own daughter. Okay, you saw it right there. And Mel has addressed it. Mel said she ain't been around Betty. She didn't know her. And had she known it was an issue, the one time that she did see her, that she would have stayed far away from her ass. Okay, so the fact that she helped your daughter get on the show, Betty, that would be Stormy with her lying ass. We about to get into her in a second. The fact that she helped your daughter get on the show and get notoriety and even be able to, like I said before, be on TikTok and all these other platforms, because if it wasn't for Mel, nobody would know who the fuck Stormy is. So Betty, you owe Melody an apology for the bullying that you continue to exhibit. And Carlos, you owe Melody an apology because you are continuously attacking her fan base and coming for her and calling her people bullies, when clearly we see Betty, who is the mother of someone you hired to be on your show, who you interviewed and had on your show. Even when she was on your interview, she was still trolling and talking shit about Mel, and you sat back and laughed about it instead of checking it. Okay, Carlos. So we don't want to hear anything about no fucking millimeters harassing people, coming for people, when you sit back and laugh at the bullshit unfold when people are coming for Melody. All right. So what's good for the goose is good for the damn gander. Let's move on. There's more. There's more. There is more. All right. So let's get into. Okay, let's get into this message with Stormy. Because Stormy was arguing with a fan from Love and Marriage Huntsville about this case where the blogger, which I already showed you guys the video where Stormy recorded herself at her warehouse making threats, to where it was initially a warrant taken out for Stormy for harassing communications. But we found out that that particular case was dropped. But Stormy is lying and telling people in the comments that it was dismissed. So I have it right here. I have it right here. Let's go ahead and show that. Hey guys, hey everybody coming in. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for being here. All right. So So this person here says to Stormy, said that because Stormy was trying to argue back and forth about this whole situation and how it played out. So this person here says to Stormy, which is a fan of the show, said that she did more than cuss her out, says that she threatened her, says that the funny part is that she recorded herself doing it. Girl, be mad at yourself. So she's talking about Stormy. So Stormy then comes in because she is Canvas Girl Beauty. And she says at this person, because it was Kissy DG who said that to Stormy, she said that the funny part is that the case was dismissed. You never went to court, Stormy. There was never no case. You never had to turn yourself in. The video that you posted with the handcuffs, that was all fake. There was no case. BT, aka Black Titanic, already came back and debunked that. She already showed the paperwork on her channel showing that the case was not dismissed, but she dropped the case towards you. So you never had to go to court. You never had to show up anywhere. You never had to turn yourself in. So that whole mess that you showed on Love and Marriage Huntsville, crying and getting your makeup done and going down there looking all crazy, all of that was for show and for TV. All right. So while you're arguing with people in the chat, that's not what happened. All right. So here it is. It says that easy, babe. This is Stormy said that easy, babe. All you have to do is swear for a warrant with the magistrate and say that you're saying what you're saying is true. Thank God my case was dismissed as soon as they saw her videos and content that she made stalking me. Says, and my lawyer was a chef's kiss for blocking the mugshot to the public. Okay. Says, but yes, I still had to go to jail. Stormy, why are you still perpetuating this lie? Why are you still perpetuating this lie? Your case was not dismissed. There was not a case. You did not have to go before a judge. And the reason that there was no mugshot is because you never had to turn yourself into jail. Do y'all see this bullshit? Do y'all see this? This is the mess that Carlos is perpetuating on Saturdays for the fan base to see, where this girl is arguing with people in the comments and saying that her case was dismissed and that her lawyer was a chef's kiss for blocking her mugshot from being seen to the public. But yes, I still had to go to jail. You never had to go to jail, Stormy. You never had to go to jail, Stormy. I'm going to read it again. That's easy, babe. All you have to do is swear for a warrant with the magistrate and say that you're saying what you're saying is true. Thank God my case was dismissed as soon as they saw her video and content that she made stalking me. And my lawyer was chef's kiss for blocking the mugshot to the public. But yes, I still had to turn myself in, or I still had to go to jail, rather. You never had to go to jail, baby. You never had to go to jail. All that fake crying, all that shit was lies, okay? And it was already debunked, as I said, by the person who initially took the warrant out, which was blogger Black Titanic, okay? So if you guys want to go over there and look at her paperwork on that, look at her video on that, where she debunked that, where Stormy was actually lying her ass off and made a whole damn scene on the show, lying and going to the damn jail. Notice they cut the cameras. You ain't see shit after that, okay? But then she pops up and showing herself in handcuffs when we all know you're handcuffed from the back, and after you process, you cannot have your cell phone. So, Stormy, we're not buying your lies, and we see now that you're leaving the show because you can't continue to get away with lying and hopping on social media and arguing back and forth with people who really have a brain when you don't, okay? Period. Let's get into this last topic, okay? Shout out to Show Styling Spirit. Shout out to Show Styling Spirit. Thank you for one of my subbies for sending me this particular piece of information. From what is being said, you guys, Maurice Scott's only income, you guys, is Love and Marriage Huntsville. Did y'all know that? Shout out to Show Styling Spirit, because that's where I just saw it. Shout out to Show Styling Spirit. She is saying that Maurice's only income, you guys, is Love and Marriage Huntsville, and that he does not own Credit One. Y'all hear that? So what the hell does he own besides Kimmy's house that her silly ass wouldn't put his name on? Maurice, you do not own. Shout out to Show Styling Spirit. Okay, shout out to you, baby, because yeah, she put that info out there that Maurice does not have any income except Love and Marriage Huntsville. And shout out to Winter for Winter Wonderland. Thank you, Winter Wonderland, for putting it out there that Carlos does not pay his people, and they barely get paid $300 and something. Melody's check is bigger than everybody's, and I think that's why they're so pressed. So he does not own Credit One from what we're hearing, okay? But there were PPP loans that were taken out by Maurice, and they also took one out on Kimmy's business as well, okay? And I went ahead for Chef's Kiss, since we want to talk about Chef's Kiss, Stormy. I went ahead and pulled up the one that I have for Destiny as well, because y'all know she took out one, which is the one that she did not pay her employees for, that the feds are now looking into her for, okay? Yeah, y'all remember when Winter said that they don't hardly make shit on the show. So Maurice, and also we're finding out that Maurice is not practicing law, okay, and that he has not tried any cases as well. So we're hearing that he was supposed to be representing Destiny in a recent case to where she's being sued for a vehicle that was repossessed, and they are coming after her for the money. And it said that she ran to Maurice to represent her, but I don't even know how true that is anymore, because y'all know they said he went to an unaccredited law school and supposedly had graduated from there, but they're saying that he's never even tried any cases, okay? So while he sat his ass on the show, y'all remember the scene where Maurice and Kimmy were filming, and Kimmy was asking him to help her put up pictures and stuff on the wall, and Maurice said he can't do it. He's so tired because his caseload, he's doing all these cases down there at the law office, child. He's so busy being this attorney with all these cases, only to find out he ain't tried no cases and he don't own Credit One. And I'm about to show y'all this PPP loan that was taken out. And yeah, we about to get into that. So shout out to Show Style and Spirit for putting that info out there, okay? Maurice, you a liar. What are you doing besides putting more financial stress on Kimmy? And now you asking her on the show that can she quit her damn job being a nurse? And I thank God she didn't, or they would have lost everything. Thank God she didn't, because she would have lost everything. So that whole scene as well, where Maurice was running around saying he bought Kimmy that new Jeep. No, Kimmy bought that Jeep, you guys. Kimmy bought that Jeep that was seen on the show, because Maurice ain't got no damn money. And Kimmy is paying for the rental for that sports car. Yeah. For that Ferrari that his ass is driving around in, which is rented, so he can look rich around the neighborhood and on the show. Yeah. Kimmy, you crazy. You are crazy. And then you don't want to put that man's name on your house. You don't want to put his name on your house instead of putting your son's name on. I said it this morning. They stay lying. And I feel like the Scots are lying too about that damn $15,000, 15,000 square foot home they talking about they about to build. You keep taking us out there. It's only been 6 years. Why do y'all have to lie and perpetuate bullshit on the show? Like, tell your real life. Tell your real life, Maurice. You tried no cases and you don't own Credit One, but you were flexing and that I said that's why they won't show that shit on the show. Now I see why. Now I see why all the reviews say that Maurice is never there. And his sister don't be there either. Something must have happened. I'm trying to, did he ever own Credit One? Because there was some PPP loans taken out. I'm about to show it here in a second. So Kimmy is paying the majority, if not all, of the bills in their household, while Maurice fake it, you guys, for TV. And Kimmy is going along with it because she don't want to look stupid, okay? Pretending that you got it like that when you don't. And you know everybody gonna look your shit up. Riding around in a damn Lambo, not a Ferrari, but a Lambo. Riding around in that orange Lambo. And the nigga ain't even got enough money to pay for it. And Kimmy's stupid enough to keep doing it. Now, I know Kimmy's car got repoed. I'm not repoed. Y'all know Kimmy's car got totaled because she was in a car accident. She was driving a Mercedes. So it made sense when I thought back on it. I said it made sense that they would show this car on the show to make it look like Maurice is this doting husband and buying her a new car. Kimmy bought that car. Kimmy bought that Jeep. Maurice, you ain't had no money to buy no damn Jeep. Hell, you wouldn't have a place to stay if Kimmy didn't let you come stay in her house. Now it makes sense why you was in a hurry to marry her once the show started, because you knew you didn't have shit. You knew you were marrying somebody whose life was already established prior to that. So really, it's looking like you're more so of a dependent than a husband. But then you sit on a scene. Hold on here. Let's play this shit back. I played this morning. Play it one more time. Where Kimmy is saying to you that she don't really know what's going on with you, that you don't share shit with her. I'll be damned if I'm going to pay for all your bills, nigga, and you feel like you're going to leave the house and you don't tell me shit, and you the one out here got a DUI. Let's show this shit again. Let's show this clip again.
Next on Love and Marriage Huntsville.
So listen, so how did it go on the girls' trip? Melody being there, how did that go, considering you guys' relationship?
It was super weird.
I'm even surprised you here today because you don't be coming over here. I ain't
No.
seen you.
Oh, man,
I ain't seen you. I ain't talked to you. You was mad at me. I can't do nothing about your feelings.
I'm like, is Mel trying to push my buttons?
I always worry about whether or not you're going to always be 100% forthright. I can't help what I don't know.
You hear Kimmy? Listen to her words. I can't help what I don't know. That's the words of someone who's handling everything. I can't help what I don't know. Meaning, hey, you get into some shit. If I don't know about it, now you know I'm handling all this other stuff over here. Lights, gas, phone, groceries. And you done asked to have your son come and stay here, which is another financial burden. You bum. Where he could have stayed at home with his mother who have multiple jobs, but you want to put more financial strain on Kimmy and ask your son to come and stay with you in her house to avoid having to pay his mother child support, you bum. Maurice, you a bum. Yeah, mortgage. Kimmy's paying the mortgage. Like she paying every fucking thing. What that little check that he makes, that's probably enough to put gas in his car, maybe buy a couple packs of meat. You stay with a nigga that treats you like this and he ain't providing? Kimmy? No wonder you be rolling your eyes at Mel.
I don't really know if you can help me.
You don't really know if she can help you. That's all she's doing is fucking helping you. We don't need to see no more. I just want y'all to see that clip. Well, we go ahead. Because the DUI, hold on. Let's show the DUI again. It's very difficult. Any license you were going to get, you probably not going to get them now because of that DUI. I just want to know why he had to lie on the show about graduating from law school and that you have all these fucking cases when you've never tried a case, sir. You don't have to lie. Maurice, you ain't got a lot to kick it. You were real bold when you hopped your ass up on there. Yeah, he probably buy about 2 packs of meat a week off that little check he getting from Carlos. Carlos pimping y'all out. While he down there, y'all just saw the video with him talking about he out shopping. He doing some retail therapy because the bloggers is digging in his ass, tearing him up, putting his business out there. Oh, he's so unbiased. I'm going to go shopping on a shopping spree to take my mind off of things. That's Carlos. Fronting on the show. Tisha and Marcel, y'all ain't showing y'all shit either. You about to be dug up too. Let's go ahead and get into these PPP loans, okay? Because if he does not own Credit One, then how the fuck are you taking out PPP loans? We're going to look at Destiny's first. Shout out to T from TV, okay? Shout out to T from TV for the PPP loan information. All right? We about to look at this shit. Let's let it come up. Shout out to Show Style and Spirit and shout out to T for TV. All right? As you guys can see up on my screen, Madani Group LLC. All right. Now, the loan was approved initially, the PPP loan for Destiny's Madani Group. All right. Alabama, zip code, y'all see it, existing for more than 2 years, for cosmetics, beauty, supplies, perfume, in stores, whatever. Business type, limited liability company, LLC. Race, ethnicity, well, y'all know the word, child. Unanswered. All right, so the loan number that's blocked out. Date approved for that loan was March of 2021. The loan was paid in full. The loan status date, April 14th of 2022. The term of the loan is 60 months. All right. The lender of this loan was Wells Fargo Bank. What Destiny received for her PPP loan was $20,832. What the fuck did you do with $20,000, Destiny? Ain't this something that she's now being sued? This is kind of karma a little bit, that you did not pay your employees when the government gave you $20,832, Destiny, and you kept all that money and blew it, and now your ex-husband is suing you for $20,000. Look at how the Lord be working. Look at how the Lord be working. Loan forgiveness date, March 17th of 2022. Now, y'all know that the feds are looking into Destiny. The forgiveness loan amount is $21,040.32. Payroll proceed is $20,830. Okay, so you guys do know that the feds are looking into Destiny about this PPP loan because she did not pay her employees. I already played for you one of her employees who came on to say that the feds reached out to her and she's fully cooperating with the feds because, do I still have the video? Do I still have the video? Because I always like to show proof of what I'm talking about when I'm talking about it. Okay. Let's see, because I think I still have it. I try not to delete anything. Do I still have it? Let's see. Is that it?
Speaking of my tea,
No, that's not it. That's not it. I know I got it. Hold on. Because I don't be deleting shit just in case I need it. Give me a second. Give me a second. Ooh, child. Destiny, honey. Do I still got a video? I may have to spin the block on it. I know I got it. Why can't I put my hand on it? I don't know. I don't know why. Let's see. Is that it? Let me see. Yep.
Destiny, we meet again. So y'all, I got some tea that I'm actually very excited about. Ignore my attire. I had to bundle up and come outside because, you know, I don't want my son in my business. He doesn't need to hear anything negative. He's a teenager, but still, mama's business is her business. So long story short, and it's so crazy, it's been going on 2 years now. Something blew up about Madani Beauty and her not paying her employees. I happen to be one of those employees. And not only an employee, but an assistant manager. And also on the side, I had some events planned for her as well. Don't you dare get on the internet and try to deny it, Destiny, because you forget. This is the detail you forgot. You forgot I have voicemails on my phone from you thanking me for all the new business ventures I had in store and planned for you. So let's not get on the internet and deny anything because my guns are ready. They're ablazing. Basically, one girl went forward. I don't know if she was a sales associate or what, but one girl went forward. Nobody kind of believed her at first. And then I guess she had receipts. And some people were kind of down talking to the girl on the internet saying that it couldn't be true. And it was on Facebook at the time. I didn't even have a TikTok. I stepped up and said, no, I'm an assistant manager there. Destiny really didn't pay. At that point, they just thought anybody was jumping forward and trying to just receive pay on the bandwagon. For me, I knew better than to show my receipts and stuff on Facebook. I wasn't about to do that. I had receipts this whole time. It's just that I was trying not to go there. I figured she had just gotten away with it. I applied pressure at first, and eventually I gave up and said, you know what, I'm just going to charge it to the game, right? Going on 2 years later, I get a phone call. Hi, we're calling you about Madani Beauty. Were you an employment? Were you, an employee of hers? I absolutely was. Who was this? I'll let the details unfold first. Even if things don't come out good for me, even speaking on it too soon. I'm just happy to know that things are catching up with you. You thought you got away. You thought you got away. You thought the smoke was going to settle. And in my mind, you did get away because I let it go. You thought that the people that were working for you were ignorant and you were just going to get away with it. Why? Because we're nobodies on the internet, stuff like that, right? So you thought your platform was going to save you. You thought that the people you used, including me, were too small to bat, up against you. And I let it go. And look, me minding my own business at work today, I get a phone call, and I usually don't even answer numbers I do not know. But my gut said, go ahead and answer this one. Go ahead and answer this phone call. It may be important. Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. So yeah, celebrate while you can, Destiny, because I feel like this is not my doing. This is karma catching up with you. Because like I said, it's been going on 2 years. I wasn't thinking about it. My phone rung. You thought you got away. I'm so tickled. I love when stuff catch up with people. Hi, I'm sure you remember me. I hope all is going well for you. I never wished you bad, but I think this is why karma is catching up, because when you let stuff go and don't wish people any harm, it's gonna come back and bite them in the butt. That's why you let God do the work. You know what I'm saying? Because he'll always handle it for you. Always. This time it only took 2 years. Don't let it, be 3 years. And sometimes you just gotta sit stuff and let stuff, take its course. Whether it be 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, our timing is not God's timing. You know what I'm saying? And he did say he will create a table for you in front of your enemies. I never understood how you slept at night, knowing you did stuff like that, and not paying people after we were in that hot beauty salon with no air in the middle of the summer, trying to help you and listen to your lies. Oh, just stay. Oh, just help. Oh, wait a little while longer. How can you sleep at night? And I also guess that's why, the blessing fell through as far as Love and Marriage Huntsville. Baby, you can try to cheat your way through stuff over and over and over again, and you may think you're getting ahead in the moment, but it's always gonna crumble. It's always gonna crumble. Every dog has his day. I really hope you see this, and I hope you're preparing. See you soon.
So there you go. That's her employee saying that Destiny, even when she wanted to quit, she says that Destiny begged her, don't go yet. Please don't leave yet. Things are going to get better. She said they worked in that hot ass Madani shop with no damn air conditioner in the middle of the summer, and Destiny was withholding their checks, even though she was sitting on, let's go back to it, because you had the money, Destiny, you just won't giving it to them. And around that same time, you went to a play in New York because you were stupid enough to post the shit on social media. You went to a play in New York, spending this money shopping. You on a shopping spree, flying places. I'm pretty sure you used some of that money to go see Moses. Out partying it up with the federal government's $20,832 and ain't thought to pay your employees. And one of which your employees you asked to meet you at a restaurant and told them you were going to pay them half in cash and half in a check when you had the money. You had the money right there. They sent you a check, dear. But you chose not to pay them and play broke so that you can sit on all this money. And now ain't it a coincidence that your ass is headed right the fuck back to court on this Friday with LeBaric owing him to the tune of almost $20,000. Let's continue. Shout out again to T for TV. T for TV. All right, let's continue. The next one, Credit One. They took out a loan, PPP loan. So if you don't own the business, how are you taking out a loan on said business? You see it right here, Credit One LLC. Again, shout out T for TV. Existing for 2 years. 523999 miscellaneous financial investment activities, limited liability company LLC. All right, so the loan number is blocked out June 30th, 2020. Y'all know that's around the pandemic time. Paid in full loan status. Loan status date June 18th, 2021. Term of the loan 60 months. Lender Redstone FCU. Initial approval amount $20,833. So how you get $20,833 for a business that you do not own? We're hearing. How do you do that? Who owns credit one? If Maurice does not, because you said it on the show that you did, you perpetuated that ever since the show started. People have also seen your sister working there. So who owns this business, Maurice? Because there is a PPP loan taken out for $20,833. Let's continue. Shout out again, T for TV. Kimmy got one too. Hold on. Kimmy also had a loan taken out, PPP loan taken out as well for Scott Imperium LLC for the city of Harvest, Alabama. Offices or other holding companies, business type LLC. The loan date was approved on April the 6th of 2021. So y'all had two pieces of income coming into your home there. The loan status is paid in full. Loan status date July 8th of 2021. The term of the loan is for 60 months. The lender is Redstone FCU, which is the same one that did credit one. Initial approval amount $6,008.12. Loan forgiveness date, June 30th of 2021. Forgiveness amount, $6,020.96. So shout out again for T for TV. As you guys can see, they took PPP loans out for both of their businesses. Who work at these businesses? Because you're saying that the job reported 2 people working there. So who are these people? Who works at Scott Imperium? I ain't heard shit about Scott Imperium. From what we know, Kimmy, you are a nurse. So how are you 2 places at one time? Are you working 2 jobs? Are you working 2 jobs, Kimmy? Because we know nursing, that's a very long shift. So by the time you get off, are you going and changing clothes and going to Scott Imperium LLC and sitting there all day or the rest of the day and running a business there as well? Who are the 2 people that is said to be working Scott Imperium, which is said to be Kimmy Scott's business? Who? We just want to know. Because there are PPP loans taken out on said businesses. That's all I'm asking. I hope those workers were paid. Let's get back to this clown right here. As you guys know, Maurice that's his DUI information, driving under the influence, misdemeanor alcohol. Okay. Bond amount $5,000. We've already seen this. We know about it. His booking date was May 25th of this year. They got him at 12:04, at which he tried to say it was early in the morning, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, but it was later in the day with his lying ass. Where were you at from the time that the party let out at 3 o'clock in the morning? From 3 o'clock in the morning until 12 p.m., which is around noon, you were unaccounted for. See, that's how I know you don't tell Kimmy shit like she just said in that scene. I can't help you with shit I don't know about. And you said, you can't help me with anything. So you're very secretive about what you do and where you are and where you go, Maurice, until you get into a sticky situation and Kimmy got to open her damn pocketbook and come save you. That's what it's giving. That's what it's giving. But hey, if you want to be stupid, Kimmy, and continue to take care of this man boy, this bitch boy who running around here thinking he's scaring people on the internet, trying to tell people to apologize to him for some shit that they should not apologize to him for. It's our job as bloggers to put information out there. And because you feel a way, maybe it is embarrassing, get your ass up off the show. Go and do something. Get you a job. Stop living off your woman. The same thing goes for Marcel. Stop living off Tisha. Tisha could be so much further in her life if she did not have to keep taking out all these fucking loans because her sorry ass husband keep getting her in lawsuits. sorry ass men who boys, we gotta say boys, sorry ass boys who hide behind women and run up their credit. Tisha steady run up her credit with all them fucking loans. Loan after loan after loan. It's sad. It's sad. But hey, if they like it, I love it. If they like it, I love it. Maurice, you should be ashamed of yourself. Because Kim is supposed to be sick, and stress is not good for cancer patients, baby. Your wife is a cancer patient. She is still recovering. Like she said on the show, and I ain't taking up for her, but I'm just saying this shit don't make no sense where she's saying that a lot of times she don't have no energy. Sometimes she don't want to get out of the fucking bed, but then you're steady adding more pressure on her because your sorry ass won't go get a job, acting like fucking Martell out here, like he won't get a job. So y'all are sitting on love and marriage Huntsville checks, which don't hardly pay. And then you ask her to quit her job so she can sit home with your sorry ass. You ain't no help me. You just helping yourself. But that's all we got for this video. Yeah, shout out again to Show Style and Spirit. Shout out again to T for TV. Shout out again to all the other publications that we looked at. I think it was what was it? Neighborhood Talk. Shout out to them for that. Okay. And that's our show for today. Shout out to my mods, Spell Whistle, KBR, Tyra, Linda Gamble, Scorpion Miss. And shout out to all of the other content creators that joined the chat. True TV Podcast, Purple Unicorn, Aries Girl Podcast, Deary Talk Show, Messy Hoes, ATL, Boss Lady, Brent, Girlfriend Chronicles of Kim K, Love, Seen, Heard, and any other content creators that stopped by today to support the channel. These are some frauds and or fakes. And Carlos, you fake as well for perpetuating these lies and bullshit on our screen every Saturday. Then you get mad because we call it out. We're going to always do that. We're going to call it out. We're going to speak loud, and we're going to be proud about the information that we put out about these sorry-ass individuals that you went and dug up in Huntsville, Alabama, that ain't got shit going on with their lives. They like to get on TV and brag when they ain't got shit going on. You want to call the millimeter stalkers and aggressors? We are people who work, who have real jobs out here, not living off no $200-300 a week or living off our spouses out here. I know that shit right. Sorry asses. But let's get out of here, guys. Thank y'all for joining. Please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and also share the video. All right. Love you guys down and good. Bye. Let me get my music. Boom.